Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So as you can see already, today I prepared a really colorful, lovely looking scarf. So this is going to be great for beginners. Again, it's going to be really simple. So I used 2 spools total for this project and I'm going to show you which ones. And yeah, it's about 160 centimeters long. The width is 12 centimeters. And yeah, I'm going to show you what I did, what I used, and let's get started. Okay, so here is a random spool that I found at a store. It's called Cambo, and it's 100 grams per 100 meters. Yeah, it was €3, and it's for a 5mm hook or needle. And I thought it was going to be for a bigger one actually, but yeah, I'm excited to see how this is going to work. So yeah, let me see what else we can find on here. Okay, so 45% acrylic, 45% wool, and 10% polyester. Awesome, so let's get started. I do have one spool already started here. So we have here lovely colors on the inside, so I'm really excited to get to those. So we have here the black thread that goes throughout the entire yarn and a red one as well, although I'm seeing this is changing colors as well throughout the spool. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna do some chains as always. So I'm gonna do an even number of chains today. "14 in my case. Also, I have to say that the hook is a little bit tight for this. It works, but I would probably give a bigger number for this, a bigger size. 13 and 14. And I'll just leave it as it is with the hook, but I do recommend using a bigger one, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, so yeah, apart from the hook, we can continue. So we're going into the one before the last one, and we're just gonna do a slip stitch there. Then we're gonna do a yarn over into the next one, and we're gonna do a half treble crochet. Then another slip stitch, and then another half treble. And we're gonna keep changing between these two. So yarn over through all 3 and then a slip stitch. And I'm just finishing this row. So this is where I am right now, and I'm gonna finish this first row. So we're gonna do 1 chain for the height, and then we're gonna start with a slip stitch again, and then we're again gonna continue with the half treble and slip stitch and half treble. So you're just going to do basically the reverse of what you did in the last row. So where you see a slip stitch, you're going to have a half treble crochet, and where you see a half treble crochet, you're going to do a slip stitch. And this way you can already notice what the structure is going to look like kind of later. So later you're going to see it better, but for now we are having a little sneak peek of that. Also make sure that you take all of the yarn with you, so these little threads are kind of being a little bit tricky, but you can definitely work with them, especially with a bigger hook. Okay, so there we go, and you can already see the texture a little bit with the little black threads all over. So yeah, let's get started with the next one. So we're gonna do round 3, and we're again gonna start at the beginning here. So we're doing a slip stitch again, and then a yarn over and a half treble. So you can always easily remember what you need to do because each row is going to always start with a slip stitch, so it's going to be super easy. And as always, we're always ending with another slip stitch. So I'm going to show you the 4th round again, but you already know what to do. So we're starting with a slip stitch, and then we're just doing the 2 half treble crochet, slip stitch, half treble crochet, slip stitch. So I have to say I'm really loving the pattern here and the structure that we get from it. It's also super simple. The cool thing about the wool itself is that you can see this lovely color gradient coming right with the beginning, so almost immediately, but it is still a subtle change, so it looks really, really good. Also, if you get a little bit confused when you see it go up, you do a half treble. When you see it go down, you do a slip stitch. Or sorry, actually the reverse of that. So here are the 3 rows now, and what I'm going to do is just continue in the same manner until I finish this spool that I have, including the next one as well, and then I'm going to show you what I have. So here are the colors, and I'm just going to show you the whole thing so that you can see all of the different shades that we have in here. So the changes are really quick. There are a lot of different shades in here, as you can see. Yeah, it looks really good. We have a lot of pink, a lot of blue, a little bit of green, and a little bit of this lighter shade that's kind of whitish beige, but in all kinds of different styles and shades. So yeah, this is a pretty thick, pretty textured scarf. So it's 12 centimeters wide and about 160 centimeters long, and yeah, it's a pretty nice, pretty warm scarf for the upcoming colder weather that we're gonna have soon. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. It's really easy to do, as you can see. Of course, if you would like a bigger size, you can just do a different number of chains as long as they are even, and then just continue in the same manner, and of course get a little bit more than just 2 balls, just like I did. So you can make this huge. You can even make a blanket size out of this if you have enough yarn with you, and if not, I think as a scarf it looks really amazing, especially with the little black thread. I hope you can see that in here, but yeah, it just gives a really nice effect there. So yeah, super easy to do, as you can see. Just some slip stitches and half treble crochets, of course, with the chains that we started with, and yeah, apart from that, you're pretty much done really quickly. So all we need to do is weave in this little beginning here where we started, and of course the little ending at where we stopped, so where our wool ran out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot us a thumbs up, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye!